All right, guys, moving on here. We're doing like walkthroughs of the store. We're going through each section. I've got the Rockets video dropping on Friday at 4 o'clock Central Time. Here I'm going to do the shells. So the full canister shell walkthrough, in depth of each one, giving you guys a breakdown of what we have available here at the shop. All that kind of good stuff. If you guys haven't seen us before, we're located in Delvin, Wisconsin, 1442 Geneva Street. Family business, 49 years running. Come on down, come see us. Some of the best prices, best customer service you'll find in the area, without a doubt. So yeah, we're going to get into it here with this walkthrough of all of our canister shells. As you can see, we've got literally 40 plus different 24 packs. We've got 6 packs, all kinds of stuff available here at the store. So let's get into it. So to start off, guys, we give you, when you walk into the shop, this little price list here that gives you all of the prices on our canister shells, 500 gram cakes, all sorts of stuff. So this price list, you guys can get this price list. You just got to email us at freedomfireworksnow@gmail.com. If you're someone who doesn't have the price list and walks into the store, just a walk-in, we'll hand you one of these. This gives you all the prices on the shells and the 500 gram cakes and all that kind of stuff. So now we're going to finally get into the walkthrough. All right, to start off, guys, we've got the Excaliburs. As you guys can see, $49.99. If you guys spend $100 at our store, you can get one of these for $50. It's a great buy. You're really not going to find this anywhere else. The Excaliburs are literally one of the first shells to hit the market by world class. Jake's does a really nice job. You get the 24 assorted effects. There's been multiple versions of these Excaliburs that have came out. It's pretty much like every 4 to 5 years they come out with like new effects and all that kind of great stuff. As you can see, we got 24 assorted effects. Jumbo red dahlia, green glittering with crackles, red and silver peony, jumbo crackling, silver crackling palm, jumbo silver chrysanthemum. All those kind of great effects all the way down here on the end here. And all the shells have their own color: yellow, orange, purple, green, red, and blue. So you guys get the 24 shells and the 4 tubes for $50 if you spend $100 here at our store. Limit 1 per person. We have a limited supply on these, so we want to make sure everyone gets involved and everyone can get themselves an Excalibur for their backyard show or whatever it may be. All right, next on our list here, we have the Black Mamba canister shells. So we've got these Black Mambas here by Fox. Again, you get the 24 shells with the 4 tubes. And these are also available with that. If you spend $100, you can get one for $50 deal with the Excaliburs. Typically, people do this when we run out of the Excaliburs. I'm going to flip over this box, guys, and get you a detailed look on all of these effects. So as you can see here, we've got, 24 different unique effects. And then, like I was saying, if you guys spend that $100, you guys can get one of these for the $50 as well. So you either can get the Excaliburs or the Black Mamba. Normal price on these are $79.99. So you guys can pick up a pack of these, and then you could get, something for $20 more, and then get yourself an Excalibur for $50, or you can do whatever you want to do. So yeah, you can see there's literally 24 different effects. Lemon, orange, peony to silver strobes. We've got silver cocoa, palm with red strobes. We've got down here, you've got some purple dahlias to blue peonies. You've got some more orange cocos, lemon, orange, blue peonies. So you get a lot of purple, orange, even some red down there. And then this is kind of my favorite effect right here, the lemon green dahlia to red plum blossom. I think that is such a unique effect in there with the different colors. So if you guys want a cheap, economical shell, I would highly recommend here the Black Mamba is $79.99. Or if you spend $100, you can get one for $50. All right, moving on here, guys. We have the Raptor shells by Legend Fireworks. As you can see, $79.99 here at our store. Something unique about this shell kit is you get 4 extra canister shells. So you guys get 28 shells in this pack. Every other shell kit is $24. So this is one that's really unique. You get, 4 more shells for that great price of $79.99. And then these are a 4-inch as well. And you guys can see the shells are all green with the wrap. Great buy if you guys want, more quantity for shells. This is going to be the shell kit for you. Alright guys, moving on here, we have the Savage Premium 4-inch canisters by RGS. Really good stuff. You guys can see all the different effects here on these canister shells. And they're for a great price right now, $79.99. Really can't go wrong. Nice 4-inch cans. They're all labeled too as well. I kind of like how these wholesalers do that, where they label all of the shells with the effects that come with it. And then you guys can see here, kind of just like the Raptors with the dinosaur on there. Really, really unique packaging. This one you get the 24 shells with the 4 tubes. And then you guys get those nice displays right there. Nice palms and dahlias and stuff like that. So yeah, if you're looking for a nice 4-inch RGS branded shell, I'd recommend these Savage ones, $79.99. All right, we're gonna move over here to one of my new favorite shells that we just got in, the 8-inch Skull Crusher. As you guys can see, you get, literally, it's an 8-inch shell, an 18-pack with the 3 tubes. I mean, these are, if you guys know what these are really, really nice shells. Probably one of the best canisters on the market right now. You guys get the 12 color with the 6 bang. Really can't go wrong with these. If you guys have seen the Masters, pretty much the same exact canister of the Master 8. Just with that new Skull Crusher wrap. And I even think it's a better wrap with the black box with the red shells. I think it's super dope. These ones are $199.99 at our store. So you get an 18-pack, 8-inch, hottest on the market right now, $199.99 on these Skull Crushers. All right, guys, moving on here, we've got the RGS Whistling Widows. These are new for 2025. So if you guys have seen those Black Widows and Neon Widows, this is the new Widow shell by RGS, the Whistling Widows. It's a 5-inch. You get 12 Whistling Widows and then 12 Widow with tails. So if you guys like those whistles, kind of like the Sonics, it's kind of like a mix. So you get those whistle tails and then you get the Widow tails. And then if you flip around the box here, they're all labeled which effect with the design on the shell. And you get those black shells and the yellow shells. Really, really nice there. And then if you flip it around, it literally shows you, you get the tails and then you get those whistle tails to the nice effects. 24 different assorted effects by RGS. And these are a great price for your $79.99. Can't go wrong with these. Great looking box as well. I'd highly recommend if you guys like those whistle tails, just like those Sonic shells. All right, and then we have what I was just talking about, the Neon Widow. So these have color changing effects with the spider on there. Really, really nice. We got those neons and we've got the whistlers. These are a more neon focus, so you get those bright colors, those pinks, those lime greens, the red, the nice bright colors. These are a 5-inch as well. On the side here, it comes with a nice green package of the shell. And then look at all of these different assorted effects here. So we've got blue to green, purple to green, blue to red green, which is nice. You get purple, a lot of those bright colors that you look for in a 5-inch canister, especially being neon focused. So these are one that I would highly recommend if you are looking for one that's a great consumer shell with a lot of good color. This is one I recommend for a great price as well. $79.99 on these. Really can't go wrong. You guys can mix and match on any of these $79.99 canisters. 3 for $200. Great deal. Come pick them up. All right, guys, moving over here, we've got the Pyro Diablo great Mamba canisters, 60-gram maximum load. If you guys like a nice 4-inch, these are a great value as well, $79.99. Pyro Diablo, Pyro Demon, they always do a great job with their products. I've got a load coming in tomorrow from them. Really, really nice. And you guys can see here the nice gray packaging, and it gives you all the effects on these shells. We've got some willows, brocades, all that sort of stuff. So if you guys want, you know, a unique shell, come on down and pick up these great Mambas. $79.99. All right, we got another 5-inch here, neon focused canister kit, 24 shells with the 4 tubes, Black Cat, neon Diablos. You guys get the green, pink, yellow, orange, blue, purple canisters. If you guys want, you know, if we're out of neon widows, or if we're out of these, both of these are great picks for the neon centric shells. Turn these around here, and you guys can see you even get some mines there, blue mine up to a bloody red shell. I mean, look at that. These are really, really nice. Look at this effect, green, sky blue, umbrella, and red glitter. That is beautiful. This one, cyan blue, red glitter, crackle mine up to cyan blue, and red glitter and crackle. I mean, even this one is super cool. Purple to green mine and purple to green. I mean, come on. If you guys want some neon shells with mines as well, premium effects by Black Hat, come and pick yourself up a neon Diablo here at our shop for $79.99. Great value on these for a 5-inch canister. Again, like I said, you guys can mix and match with all these $79.99 shells, 3 for $200. All right, I want to showcase another one of these no-name brand Cock Awakens super big break heavy hitters. These have been around for quite some time. Nice 4-inch absolute banger shells. If you guys are looking for noise, these are going to be the shell for you. They're a great price as well right now, $99.99. Where else are you going to find that for a 24-pack on some really loud canister shells? No name brand. It's got a great package on there with the chicken. I mean, come on down, guys. Pick up this. It's a great value. Nice shells. Nice and loud if you guys like that noise factor. All right, guys. Moving on over here. We've got these Hellfire shells by Pyro Demon Fireworks. 5-inch. Really, really nice canisters. Yeah, so these Hellfires by Pyro Demon, they got a lot of color changing in them as a 5-inch. A lot of green, a lot of pink. You guys can see the red shells. It tells you the nice package on there. Some glitters, some titanium palms, some red, green chrysanthemums. All nice, great stuff. Look up the video on these ones, guys. Pyro Demon makes some really nice stuff. Really, really great stuff. You know, and a great price too on these. $79.99. All right, here we've got the king of the canister Kong 5-inch, the baby brother to the Kong 6-inch. So these are the 5-inch version of the Kong shells. There's 2 different versions. There's the 5-inch, and then there's the 6-inch with the gray box right over here, which we'll get into in a little bit here. But these, I don't think they're the baby brother. I think these are really good for a 5-inch. Get some willows in there. You guys can see 24 professional effects. You get colorful peonies to white strobes, purple and grass, green and blue with gold strobes. So a lot of strobe effects, a lot of chrysanthemums. You get, you know, a good amount of willows there too. Gold titanium willow with blues, white brocade crown with gold strobes. So a lot of great effects. You guys can see here. I'll go down the line. Look at that green in there. That is a nice green. Look at that waterfall type of effect. It's a really, really nice blue. Sea blue. Yeah, so these I would highly recommend, guys. Great price on these. $99.99. Can't go wrong with these King of the Canisters Kong 5-inch. All right, here are some of my favorite canisters that we have here at the shop. These are the Sonic 5-inch whistling canisters by Fox Fireworks. This might be my favorite consumer shell on the market right now. I love the whistles. So in every shot, you guys get the whistle and then the nice big break on these. And these are a great price, $99.99. You're really not going to find that anywhere else. I always see $150 on these at other stores. So you guys are getting them, you know, $50 cheaper here at our store in Delavan. Then you get the nice gold looking shells. And then every shell, guys, it tells you the effects. So if you guys are, you know, wiring up your show and all that kind of good stuff, look at the effects. They tell you what they do. If you guys, you know, are the strategic planners of what kind of shells you want to use, I would recommend these. And then flipping this over, I love when the package has the displays on the back. Gives you a great idea of what the shells do. Look at this one. Long whistling tail to color strobe to gold chrysanthemums. Look at that break and the colors in there. That is sick. Look at all these colorful mixed breaks. Long whistling tail to red blue peony with strobe with gold chrysanthemums. All kind of good stuff. Look at this one. Long whistling tail to crackles with delayed chrysanthemums. I mean, this is why these are some of my favorite shells here at the shop. Really can't go wrong with these. Highly recommend. You know, we always sell out of these. So come early, come pick these up. $99.99 here at the shop. Sonic 5-inch. All right, we got these. Go Pack Go, baby. Wisconsin, unite. Who cares about the Bears, Lions, and Vikings? We got the pack. All right, so we got these Lambeau Leap 5-inch canisters by Uncle Sam. Obviously, they got the Green Bay Packers logo on there for all you Packer fans. I mean, just on the box alone, I think it's a must-buy. 5-inch titanium loud canister shells. These are all color, and they label them. So some on here got some brocade crown and red yellow with green pistol, red peonies, golden wave and green strobes. All sorts of great stuff. And then on the back here, it gives you the breakdown of all the 24 different effects. And then you guys can see, look at that green in there. That is a poppin' green, nice red, all sorts of stuff. You get some purple stars and silver strobes. Looks like you get a good amount of willows in there. A lot of brocade crowns. Whole bunch of great stuff here in these Uncle Sam branded Green Bay Packer Lambeau Leap canister shells. Goes great with the green shells in the yellow box. Go Pack Go, green and gold all day long. We're winning the Super Bowl this year, guys. Hopefully, if that happens, we might have a huge sale at the store if the Packers win in 2026. So, come pick these up, guys, at our store. $99.99 on these. Great value, great buy. All right, moving on here. We got another 5-inch. I mean, I told you guys, we got a lot of canisters here at the shop. So we've got these 5-inch Black Hat shells. You get 24 extra large canisters. You guys get those tails and those mines and the black shells. Personally, one of my favorite packages. Black Hat. I mean, look at the box. Really, really nice. You flip these over, guys. So you get those mines. You get those tails. These are kind of like the Neon Diablos they have. But in these ones, you get the mines and the tails. And it's more of a neutral color focused, not just neon. So you guys get, you know, all sorts of different colors, all sorts of different effects. Whistle tail to sky blue, pink umbrella, and red plum flower. You guys get, you know, delayed crackled effect with brocade mines, brocade red glitter and chrysanthemum. You get some blue to silver brocade mines and blue to silver brocades. I mean, look at this green one right here. Green is one of my favorite effects in canisters. You guys have probably noticed with me showing you all these shells. So, definitely a great buy. $99.99 on these. Really can't go wrong. Black Hat does a great job. Come pick these up. All right, moving over here, guys. We got a huge canister shell assortment of this Epic Arsenal. $500. But you guys get 72 shots and 112 breaks. You guys get those single break ball shells. Now you got some canisters in there. Then you get the double break ball shell. And then you guys get those triple breaks. 112 total breaks in this. Really can't go wrong. You get the 8 tubes. If you guys have, you know, a big party or something going on, this is a shell kit that I would recommend for, you know, your party, is the assortment pack of shells. Again, you get, you know, a ton of different options, about 24 of each variety, or about 16 of each variety. So you guys really can't go wrong with one of these. Again, the Epic Arsenal by Shogun. Come pick up one of these if you guys are looking, you know, for something quick and easy, big party, and, you know, light up the sky. All right, moving on, guys. We have these black Venom 5-inch canisters. As you guys can see, great price on them. $89.99 by Jurassic Fireworks. If you guys like those Nishiki Willows, this is going to be the shell for you. I mean, look at these shells with that wrap on there. Let me see if I can turn one of these around. So no displays on the back, but it is a nice willow shell. If you guys are looking for those willows, peonies, that kind of stuff, I'd recommend one of these black Venoms by Jurassic Fireworks. All right, moving on, we have the Pandora's box, 4-inch, another older shell. Don't let the box fool you. These are a 4-inch all noise canister. These are actually on sale right now. $100, $99.99, down from $119.99. So you guys can get these, great value if you're looking for noise, kind of just like the Cock Awakens over there and the Zombie's Revenge, which we'll get into in a little bit. But these are an older shell. If you guys are looking for that older noise shell, these are definitely a great option and great value for you. The box is super cool too. So Pandora's box, highly recommend for an older noise canister. So right down here we have the what's called the Cotto Festival. So we have the Cotto collection, and then we have the Cotto Festival. The Cotto Festival, you guys get 7-inch triple breaks. So these are these 7-inch white shells with 7 different effects. You've got the extra large 5-inch single break canisters. You've got the 6-inch double break canisters, and then you've got the 7-inch quad break. So you get single, double, triple, and quad breaks in these Cotto Festivals. 66 different effects. So, you know, it's a great value if you guys are looking for something with a mix of effects, different break patterns. If you want to compare a triple break to a quad break, or a single break to a double break, I would recommend the 24 pack of these Cotto Festivals. Really can't go wrong, even if you want to compare them to the Cotto collection, which we'll get into over there. So come pick these up at our store. Cotto Festival canister shells. All right, moving on here, we got the Cotto collection. You know, I was talking about the Cotto Festival, but here's the Cotto collection. So this is the difference here. You guys get 6 and 7-inch canister shells in the Cottos. This one you get 5s. So you get 6 and 7s in these. And if we turn them around here, give me 1 second. You can see all the different effects, the 24 different effects. You even get some tails in this one. So you get about 6 tail effects, and then it looks like a bunch of nice displays. Look at this one. So you guys get double breaks as well in these. So you also get double breaks in those, but you get the double breaks in these, and then you get the nice tails on the Cottos for $100. Can't go wrong with these. Would highly recommend if you guys wanted to do a comparison and pick up a Cotto Festival and pick up a Cotto collection, see which one's better. That'd be really sick. Let me know, and then yeah. All right, moving on here, we've got these American Spirit 6-inch canister shells by Stargate Fireworks. So you guys get that max burst, heavy bang, and then you guys get those tail effects. Tail effects are, you know, really popular in canister shells now. I've seen them, you know, in the Neon Diablos, the Neon Widows, all that sort of stuff, even the Cottos that I just showed you. So if you guys like those tails, I'd recommend these. And then it tells you right here on the side all these effects. Brocade crown plus plum with tiger tail. You get some crackling tails, and then yeah, tiger tails, all sorts of stuff. And then you guys can see the different wrap on the shells. Those silver, purple, yellow, blue, green, and red canister shells. So yeah, you guys can mix and match on these as well for the $100 shells. 3 for $250. Highly recommend. Come get yourself an American Spirit. All right, moving down here, we've got the double KOs by 1%er brand, 24 super shells. The unique thing about these canisters is you guys get a double break. So what that means is you get a double break, 2 different breaks in the same shell. These ones are unique because you get a color break and then you get the noise break. So if you guys are looking for, you know, the best of both worlds, highly recommend the double KOs. We also have one called Double Jeopardy, which we'll get into a little bit later. But these are great value right now. I have 1 box left, $100. Come pick these up, guys. If you want those double breaks, color, and the noise, can't go wrong. 1%er brand. All right, now we're to the Kong 6-inch. So these are the big brother to the Kong 5-inch that I was showing you guys. Right over there, those little yellow box. This is the silver box. They're a 6-inch, so they're a little bit larger than that regular 5-inch Kong. And on the back here, which I'll show you guys in a second, are the 24 different assorted effects. So these are the 24 professional assorted effects. You guys get those red strobes, a lot of strobing. So all of these come with that strobing tail. If you guys have seen those King Dragons, which are right over there, these are kind of similar as the shell. You guys get the strobes, red strobe, you get green strobe, and then you get a lemon strobe. So I believe in, you know, every 8 shells that you get the 3 different colored strobes, which are really nice. And then you guys can see the shells here. You get the blue, the waterfall, all sorts of stuff. Kind of just like the 5-inch Kongs. But these ones, you guys get those strobing tails, which are really nice. Great value on these as well. $100, mix and match, 3 for $250. Come on down and pick these up. All right, moving on over here, we've got a new one in that just came in a few days ago. Another OG noise canister, the Nightwing 5-inch. Take a look at these guys. I mean, if you're looking for a 5-inch all noise, great value. The box is a little deceiving. These are all bang, 24 pack, $149.99 on these. All right, moving on, guys. We got these Pack and Heat double break. So they're a 6-inch double break canister shell by Brothers. Kind of an older one if you guys have seen these around in previous years. But yeah, you get those nice double break canisters. I'm gonna flip around the box and see if they got any displays on there to show you guys. So as you guys can see, there's a bunch of different brocades with crackles and peonies, green peonies, all sorts of stuff. A lot of peonies in here, a lot of crackles, and a lot of brocades in the double break canister shells. So these are, you know, a 6-inch double break. Highly recommend these if you guys want those brocades, peonies, glitter, a lot of red, a lot of green, and it looks like a lot of blue in these canisters. All right, moving on, we've got the Zombies Return or Zombies Revenge 4-inch canister shells. These are another older canister that are just noise, no color. If you guys are just looking for the report, these are gonna be the shell for you. Great price on these as well, $100, $99.99. Really can't go wrong. Great package with the zombie and everything like that. I mean, look at that. Team Meat Grinder on the helmet. Really, really nice. Another older shell, just like the Cock Awakens. So if you guys want, you know, a 4-inch older shell, this is gonna be the one for you. The Zombies Return, $100. And then moving over here, guys, we've got these Holy Grails, okay, 60 grammer canister shells. These are one of the loudest consumer shells on the market, in my opinion, by Pyro Demon. If you guys like noise and color, I think these are definitely a great option for you. Let me see if I can pull one down and show you the displays. All right, so these are the displays here. We got brocade crown mines. We've got a lot of mines in here. So it looks like we get a good portion of mines. It looks like 12 different mine effects. And then you guys get some ring effects with white strobe, all sorts of stuff. And like I said, these are some of the loudest consumer shells on the market. You're not gonna find a louder consumer shell in my opinion. So, Holy Grail 6-inch by Pyro Demon. Can't go wrong with these. 100 bucks. Coming down and pick them up. All right, we got these Make America Great Again 6-inch canisters by Black Scorpion. You get the all blue shells, 24 different effects on these guys. Take a look at some of these effects. Look at that one. That one's super cool. All sorts of stuff. These I picked up this year. Really, really nice, new. So if you guys like that patriotic themed shell kit, nice box on there with the stars, I'd recommend these Mega 6-inch, 60 gram, and then you get the 24 different effects. Come and pick these up for the 100 bucks. All right, moving back over here, we've got these King Dragon. I mean, look at the package on there with the dragon, guys. So these are a 6-inch raccoon fireworks strobing tail effect. So you get the colored strobing tail. These are some of my favorite consumer shells. Highly recommend. 100 bucks on these. Can't go wrong. Like I said, you get those strobing tails, nice big breaks. King Dragon by Raccoon. Highly recommend picking up some of these. I'm going to see if I can show you guys the displays. All right, so you guys can see here some of the displays here on the King Dragons. I see this sea to blue a lot. We got these 24 different effects. We got red strobes, we've got some green strobes, we got lemon strobes, kind of just like the Kong 6-inch, kind of identical canisters, with the red strobe, the green strobe, and the lemon strobe. Might honestly be the same exact shell, but you guys get some dahlias, some willows, some chrysanthemums, all sorts of great effects. Like I said, come pick these up at our store in Delvin, Wisconsin. All right, here we got another party pack kind of bundle called the Color and Boom by Raccoon. You get 64 shells, I believe 128 breaks, or it might just be the 64. But you guys can see, you guys get the 5-inch shells, the ball shells, all sorts of different stuff. You might even get some double breaks in these. But if you're looking for, a big party pack, 300 bucks, 64 canisters, come pick up yourself a Color and Boom at our store. Again, a lot of different shells. Come and get these. All right, we got the United We Stand. So this one you get 54 shells. You get single, triple, and double breaks in these United We Stand by World Class. A ball shell. But you guys look at all the different effects you get in there. Tons of great colors, great effects. Nice little triple break, single break. Trying to see if there's some double breaks in here. So get some nice canisters. Come pick these up. 200 bucks. Assortment pack of shells. Really, really nice by World Class. All right, moving on here. We have the Treasure Chest. 4-inch, 5-inch, 6-inch, and 7-inch triple break canister shells. So kind of just like those Cotto festivals, but this one you don't get quad breaks. You get the tiger tails, you get triple breaks and double breaks. So you get 2 packs of single breaks with 4-inch and 5-inch, 6-inch, and 7-inch. So if you guys want to try these all out, see which one's the best, go right ahead. This one is $180 for the pack. In this one, you get 48 shells. The other one, you only get 24. So you get double the amount of shells here in the treasure chest, which is really, really nice for a great price of $180 by Raccoon. Raccoon does a really nice job. So I'd highly recommend these. 48 canisters for $179.99. All right, moving over here, we have the Nightwing 6-pack of colors. So you get a 6-pack of color canisters. Really, really nice. Guys, take a look at the performance here. So we're going to go through each one. We got the brocade crown with red and white glitter. We've got purple and lemon dahlia with crackle. We've got red and blue dahlia with white strobe. Look at that one. Brocade crown with purple and red green glitter. We've got brocade king with crackle, and then a dahlia with some nice blues and reds in there. So these Nightwings are really, really nice, no name brand for a 6-pack. Probably some of the best 6-pack canisters you're going to find anywhere. And then you guys can get these, you know, at our Delavan location. Moving over here, we have these Don't Panic 6-packs. So these are noise, not color, all noise. A nice 3-4 inch canister, you know, kind of an OG noise shell. Really can't go wrong with these. If you guys know what these are, you know they're some of the best 6-packs that you can find anywhere. All right, moving down here, we have these 6-inch Black Widows. So these are the bigger version of the 5-inch, kind of like how there's a bigger version of the Kong 5-inch. So these ones, there's 2 different kinds. We have the older ones as well, but this is the newer one. So you guys get Mind a Break, you guys get double breaks. The old one, you also got ring effects in these 6-inch Black Widows. So these ones are really nice. You either can get the 12 and 12, or we have the older ones with the 8, 8, and 8 with the Mind a Break, double break, and the ring shells. So let's turn this around here. Nice Black Widow package, nice and red. The other one's black. So yeah, these are a great value, guys. $100, really can't go wrong. Highly recommend these. Moving over here, we have these Red Ruby Hot Dogs canisters and the Hot Cocks. So these are, again, an older one, just like the Don't Panics, for a noise shell. Both a 3 to 4 inch canister. If you guys are just looking for the loud report, these you can mix and match. 2 for $100. Great value on these. If you're looking for some noise canisters, I'd recommend either the Don't Panic, the Red Ruby Hot Dogs, or the Hot Cocks with the chicken on there. Get the dog. I mean, nice little package on there for a 6-pack. Recommend these. Then over here, if you're looking for like a ball shell with just a report, the I'll Be Back Trump balls, that's what we call them. We call them the Trump balls. So these are a 6-pack of just the noise ball shell report shells. Really, really nice. Nice bang for your buck. 3 for $100 on these Trump ones. Nice value. Really can't go wrong. I'd highly recommend if you're looking for some noise and not trying to break the bank. All right, moving over here, we have the Patriot 6-inch canister shells. You guys get mines and double breaks, just like the Cottos, but these ones are Black Hat brand. Really, really nice white, red, and blue shells. Get the little cat logo on the shells, which is kind of cool. Let's flip these around and look at the effects. So in these, you get those nice double breaks, red palm, green palms. You get the red palm and crackles. You get some purple and orange stars, orange to green, purple to green. You guys get lemon, cyan blues and purples, green and purple peonies. And then you guys get those mine effects, white glitter and brocade mines. You're looking at red glitter, white glitter, and willow mines. We've got purple to brocade mines again. And then a nice, you know, brocade to chrysanthemum mine, brocade to chrysanthemum once again. And then this blue shell is one that I really like. So these are great value if you're looking for, you know, not a 5-inch, but these are a 6-inch. You guys get those mines and the double breaks, the Patriot 6-inch. Go check out the video. Really, really nice. All right, moving over here, we have these Unicorn, a brand you don't really see too often anymore. 5-inch Freddy Krugers, also known as the Nightmares. These have a great package to them. Look at the eyeballs, nice green. If you guys are looking for some really, really nice, I mean, I'm telling you, if you guys know anything about this brand, it's the best of the best. So really, really nice 5-inch canisters. Really can't go wrong. You get the 24 supercharged breakers, 24 different effects. These are $119.99 here at the shop. These are gonna go pretty quick. Again, a lot of this brand right here is really, really good. So, you know, come pick up the Freddy Krugers here at the shop. All right, so here we got the Master 8-inch canister shells, kind of like how I was going over with those Skull Crushers. These are, you get 12 color, 6 bang. These are new for 2024, 2025. As you can see, we got the Master 6, Master 5s. So these are really, really nice. You guys can see here, it shows you the performance as well. Lemon to blue with purple star, gold spider, white strobe, and then 5 and 6. 6, it just says bang, 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 bang. So These are really, really nice. $169.99 here on the Masters. Look up a video, guys. You can tell a huge difference with these shells compared to something like a Holy Grail. Best value, best bang for your buck, in my opinion. Master 8s, come pick these up. All right, we got the Master 6 now. We just went over the Master 8s. So these are a 6-inch canister. These are all color. Great value. 150 bucks here at the shop. So this 100 series, if you guys know anything about that, do some information, do some Google searches. You'll understand what this means. As you guys can see here, we got the performance 24 different effects here on the Master 6s. And like I said, $149.99 on these. These are going to be some of the best shells in the store to purchase. Color-wise, I'd highly recommend picking up some of these. All right, in my opinion, the #1 color shell on the market right now, we have the 7-inch Hydra Kings. No name brand. Look at the package there with the dragon. Super dope. Look up some videos, guys. That's all I can really tell you on YouTube for these canisters. I mean, the breaks are just insane. So these are $169.99 here at the shop. You guys can come pick these up. We have a ton in stock. So I've got more, not just here on the floor, but I've got a ton of selection here. So really recommend these, guys, if you're looking for a top-notch 7-inch color shell, the Hydra King. And then moving over here, like I was talking about with the double KOs, we have the double Jeopardies. So as you guys can see, I love this package. You have the Jeopardy board, artillery shells, missiles, NOABs, rockets, Roman candles, firecrackers, all sorts of great stuff. These are really nice, really popular. If you can find these, get your hands on them. I mean, you really can't go wrong with these. These are pretty much, in my opinion, a must-buy when you see them. Most places have these at, $270. I've seen places with $250. So we have them at $175, which is by far, I think, the best price in the nation on these double J's. So we've got one left right now. If you guys want them, come on down to the shop. We're open every day. You guys know that. Come pick these up. You guys get the color and the bang in every shot. Get the 24 shots with the 4 tubes. All right, so here we've got these bang double break canister shells. You guys get 12 shells with the 2 tubes. It's double breaks. So you're basically getting those 24 effects by Shogun. And guys, these are a great price for a 12-pack, 60 bucks. So you really can't go wrong with these. Bang Bangs by Shogun. I'd really highly recommend getting these. Let me see if I can pull one out and show you guys the effects. So yeah, look at these guys. 12 pieces, 24 breaks of different effects. You guys get brocades, the crackling, some brocade, the crackling chrysanthemums. You get some brocade, the red peonies, green peonies, the gold glitters. All sorts of great stuff here on the Bang Bang shells. Come pick these up, 60 bucks. Can't go wrong with these. All right, and then we got a new 7-inch for 2025. These No Mercies. We're going to be demoing these pretty soon, guys. Nice wrap on it, really bright with the orange shells, with the flames. So these are a 7-inch all-noise shell. Like I said, we're going to be demoing these pretty soon. If you guys have seen the Covenant shells, these are similar to them as a 7-inch all-bang shell. If you're looking for your noise, typically the larger the shell with the noise shells, the louder it's going to be. So if you guys want something that's really loud, I'd recommend these No Mercies. These are right now $199.99 for a 24-pack on the No Mercy canisters. 7-inch. Come pick these up. Available at our Delavan location. Moving on here, we've got the Sound of Freedom 5-inch and the Master 5. So these are a 5-inch all-noise shell. You guys get the 4 different tails. So it just pretty much depends on the box that you want. If you want the Sound of Freedom box with the American themed, get the flags, Statue of Liberty, the jets, all that sort of stuff. People holding up flags. Really nice. So these, you get the 4 different tail effects to the bang. And then you get the yellow, blue, and red shells on these Sound of Freedoms. And then they're 150 bucks. And then the Master 5s, the purple box. So these are the originator of this shell. This is the new wrap. This is the original wrap. So the Master 5 80 series. Get the nice purple shells. My favorite color is purple, so I have a little bit of bias towards these, but it's the same shell. If you guys see these around, come pick these up. We got them both at our store here. 150 Master 5s, Sound of Freedom. So moving down here, we have these Dragon Lords, which are a 6-inch. Again, one of my favorite packages in the store here, with the dragon and the sword, and the green. I love some green. So these are kind of just like the Master 6 color shells. Pretty much the same shell. It's going to be the same price as well. $149.99 here on these Dragon Lords. I'd highly recommend picking these up. If we don't have these, I'd pick up the Dragon Lords. Same shell. Pretty much just depends on which package you like better. You like the Master name, or do you like, you know, the Dragon packaging? Like I said, come pick these up. Really, really nice shells. And then moving over here, we have these Lord Vaders, which is, if you guys have seen Ghostbusters, this is going to be the new wrap of the Ghostbuster. So this one is a dark report. No titanium, just the dark salute. You guys have seen, we just demoed these on the channel a couple days ago. So go check out that video. Really, really nice. 24-pack, all dark salutes. $199.99 here on the Vaders. So those are really good. Come pick them up. I got a ton of them. Got to restock on those. Put some more out. And then we've got these bootlegger 7-inch, which are kind of just like the Hydra Kings. So these are actually the new wrap of like Master 7s. As you guys can see here, we have like the old country road kind of theme here with the car. Kind of would be like 1900s vibes. And then you get the nice red wrapped shells. These are going for a great price right now, $169.99 on these 7-inch. Same with those Hydra Kings. So if you're looking for a good color shell, either go with the bootleggers or go with the Hydras. Really can't go wrong on those 7-inch canisters. All right, so that is going to complete finally. Sorry for the long video, guys, but wanted to give you guys an in-depth walkthrough of the full canister shell selection here at our store. So we're going to be open every day, guys, from 9 to 9 starting next weekend. June 13th will be the first day that we're open 9 to 9. So if you guys need a price list, like I said, shoot us an email at freedomfireworksnow@gmail.com. We can send you over a list. If you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot me a call or shoot me a text at my phone number. It's on the YouTube. It's all over the place. 414-659-4549. My name is Jay. I run the Delavan location. So if you guys need anything, just let me know. Shoot me a text. If you're looking for something that you don't see in the video, let me know. I can see if I can get it for you. All that kind of good stuff. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys soon.